Back on the banks of another great session, that's what I can tell you. I didn't plan on recording the session at all from the start, and I done it as basically a lastminute.com. So there isn't much that I'm going to show in the session, but I'm going to try and explain to you everything as of now with what actually happened throughout this entire session, the approach, the strategy, and also what the results was. This is the start of our session at Bersig. Not bad so far. First fish on the bank, and hopefully we're gonna get some more. Yeah, let's get this guy in, let's get the rod back out, and let's see what else we can still get. This is my second fish landed already for the session, and so far in total there's 4 fish that has been landed out of 6 runs so far. That's great. We still got a long week ahead of us, and yeah, looking forward to the rest of the session.
Shalon, you ready?
No.
Okay. Guys, ready, let's go.
Yeah, I wasn't around to actually witness Shalon or Jacob breaking their PB on the session. I had to actually run out to town, and by the time I came back, they were already gotten their buckets, already smashed their PBs, gone back into the deep. But yeah, there's always next time where I'll be able to give a bucket. So yeah, Shalon, you better watch out. I'm coming for the next bucket. But yeah, guys, you know, it was a great session. Little did we know there was just about 2 more PBs to follow straight after this. And it's nice to actually watch these videos and catch back on what I missed out on. Okay, the deal is a deal. I said if I break my PB, I'm gonna jump in, right? Shalon chickened out, but let's go for it. The deal is a deal, right? No better bucket than that. Oh. This is one of the best sessions I've had here so far. Okay, there we go.
What do we?
Go.
Ek tot echt een pel hier. Ja. Look at him, man. You bought new shoes for grip is not bellies.
Hey, I don't know what's going on.
Kish, can you come weigh this fish? Because you ate it heavy, then you can take your bucket.
No. Negative.
Alright guys, so like I said, I was going to show you the rigs. I was about to do the rigs, and then that's what I took off. $14.3 kilos. Let me show you what's happening with this here before we go to the PVA bag and the pellets. So this hook is on the bottom like this here, right? And when the fish is picking it up, it's literally turning it spot on onto that lip. It's getting a solid hook hold, and that's the main thing that we want to get to. Okay, when I fill the PVA bags, I like to keep the lid on this end and then the wafter on this end, the hook bait. The only reason for that is so whichever way that this bag falls, if it falls like this, the weight pushes it down this way. If it falls to this way, it pushes it down this way. Now this is smelling potent. So what I got here is I got some of the Hobolife pellets mixed with the Carp-io Slayer liquid, and that combination with some hemp inside here, and is doing a trick. It's doing a brilliant trick, right? But we're also feeding on top of that to try and keep the soap going. Okay. So I like to take one scoop like this here, throw it in the bag, second one, throw it in the bag, third one in the bag. So I like to start off firstly with 3 scoops. It's very important that you grab it, compress it as much as you can, right? And then you compress this as much as you can. Then, based on how much you've seen in here, okay, let's just add one more for good measure there, 4, 5, and then let's compress it again. Okay, now that it's compressed, I just grab the rig. Very important, you can see what I'm doing. I got the lead in my fingers and I got the hook right here by my palm, right? So I'm going to close that in, and then we're going to pop the lid. I'm just going to push the lid nicely as much as I can into that corner, just like that there. Now we're going to turn this around. I'm going to lay the hook down nicely. Okay, and that's it. Here's your hook bait, here's your lid. So this thing's going to present itself like that, and the waft is going to be sitting nicely on a pair of pellets. And mainly in a venue like Bersig that's pressured, where you have to basically hide your lead away from them when you fish in the margins. This is actually the best thing to do because you're not hiding anything away. All you're doing is you're presenting a black pile of feed on top of a lead in which you have to sit in at the top end. So yeah, that's about it. I'm gonna tie this guy up, and then the next time I'll see you is the opposite bank. I've casted the lead across, and now I've collected my lead. I'm going to put my lead down, take my PVA bag out, and I'm going to attach my PVA bag. Right, now what I'm doing is, so I know my PVA bag is just under a meter, right? So what I'm doing is from this line I'm going to pull here, right? Let's just start again. It's 1, 2, okay, so that's 2. I'm going to take this here. So I'm going to basically take it from this knot where my leader knot is. Okay. Let's get some feed out there. just gonna put some feed here. The PVA bag actually helped me to find out where I need to put it, the feed, because of the bubbles. So let's get some more there. Yeah. Okay. We need elastic bands. I had to ask Kishan and Shalon to run over from that side there to help me out with the elastic bands. So what I like to do here on the bang stick, where there's a pop rubber screw, whatever the case is here, I like to do this here. I'm going to pull the line nicely now, and I'm going to let this line sit there, and this helps me to do this quickly. What happened to you? Oh, yeah. Sorry, Shalon fell, guys. Okay, so yeah, you can see here, I wrapped it up nicely, and then just going to pop this off. Then what I do here, I'm gonna pull. Just pull that line. It's on the opposite bank rod, and there you go, guys. This is basically how I fish the wash and line method. In terms of the feed that I'm using, this is the Hobolife pellets with some of the Carp-io boilies, and I got some hemp in here with the Slayer liquid on here, and I got some salt. And the minute I change to this feed here, I've been getting some of the bigger fish. So yeah, let's get the next rod out and see if we can get another fish on the bank.
Stand up, thumbs up. Stand up, thumbs up. Why did you go there out of all places? Because I threw the arm off the skin. Off you go.
.22 koi, nice, well done.
Sorry, on your new koi TV. Many more blessings.
Woo! Still got on me.
Slow torture.
I know! And you do it to me. I'm just a child.
Done. Nice. Thank you. Well done. Well done. The koi finally came out.
Finally.
Is that the same one we were seeing in the water that side, Ash?
Yeah.
Sure.
Nice one.
Yeah, that feels nice. So if you notice, behind me is we got some rods on the side of the bank, and this is actually not the bank where you rock up to go and set up your tent or your bovey where you're gonna fish on. This is the opposite side of the bank. So in order to eliminate all of the line pressure from this tent, we decided to fish it, like I said, strategically. So we decided to move rods on this side of the dam to fish here instead of putting too many lines across the water. So we put some rods on this side fishing over the side of the bank. We got 1, 2, 3, we got 4 rods on the side of the bank. And on that side of the bank, there's only 1 rod, right? And this eliminated line pressure from the guy swims. Now moving on, I'm going to show you what we done on the other side where we use the washing line method and how we done it. There's multiple ways of doing it, but I'm going to show you how we done the washing line method. Okay? Cool. Sure. Okay, so we have a lot of ducks in the air right now. I thought these ducks were actually going to land, making it a little bit troublesome when you're fishing the washing line method. So here we have the washing line method, and how we've done this washing line method is we've cast over from the opposite side of the bank, making sure that this line is not touching the water but completely elevated off the water, ensuring that we have zero pressure, right? Also fishing similar to how we saw the rods, but just that we have the line. We then fold the line here like this, like in a loop, like so. From that loop we then take an elastic band which goes, we wrap around the line, ensuring that it's tight enough. However, when the fish does pull, we have enough to pull this line completely out of the elastic bands and release it on the other side of the bank, a backdrop. The minute you get a backdrop, you have indication that the fish has picked up your rig. However, you do need to catch up all of this to ensure that you do successfully start getting onto the fish and fighting it enough. So that's basically how we fish the washing line method. Alright guys, so this is the end of our session at Bersig. I really do hope that you enjoyed watching this video. If you did make it all the way to the end, if you did, please don't forget to give a thumbs up or share the video. If you haven't subscribed, also subscribe. This was definitely one of our best sessions that we've ever done in the social. Also 4 PBs broken, multiple 30s landed. I mean, what more could you really ask for? So yeah, I'll see you guys on the next video then. Sharp.